So let's see another perspective of these placeholders and of master pages themselves. And that perspective is coming from the other side. Now, I showed a little earlier that when I'm in the Site Pages section of a site, I really only have these two options up here on the ribbon. That to create a web part page and the different layouts available there. And then we had this page button that let me make a raw ASPX or a raw HTML page, which really weren't all that useful. But in fact, I also have another option which wasn't as obvious. If I instead go to the File section of the ribbon here, I have this ability, a new page from master. It will be an ASPX page, but allows us to choose the master page here. So that's in the Add Item section. When we say we want to use a master page, it's asking which one. And it's just pointing to the same folder that all my master pages are in. Again, we're interested in anything that ends in .master, but if you remember, we're not after default.master, we're after v4.master, unless you've got a custom one. I've reverted back to just using v4.master. It even has the little hint there that this is currently the default master page. I'm going to click Create. It's asking what's the name for this. I'll just call it New Content Page. And yes, I'll store it in Site Pages. And when opening it, it's going to tell me that this page does not contain regions that are editable in safe mode or normal mode. Do I want to open this in advanced mode? Yes, I do. So this is the page that I have now in Design View. We can see that we're using a master page. We've got the Site Actions menu, the ribbon. We've got the logos, the titles, the navigation. But if I actually look at the code for this page, this is it. I've actually got one tag here. It's splitting across a couple of lines here just because I've got word wrap turned on, but it's really one tag. And all this line is saying is, I'm a content page who uses this master page file, v4.master. I can even preview this file in the browser. And I'm going to see everything provided by the master page because I'm just not providing any content yet. I'm not coming along and filling that main content area. So I can do this back over here. I'm going to flip over into Design View. Now I might move my mouse around and expect to be able to type in here, but I'm getting that good old no entry sign again. And the reason is right now we need to be specific about saying where we're providing this content. Now I'm going to turn on my visual aids, this template region labels part, so that I can see some of these different placeholders. The one I'm interested in is actually this one. Placeholder main. Now these tags right now are coming from the master page. It's saying these are available to you. What do you want to do? And I actually am going to choose now to fill this. So I'm going to highlight placeholder main. I still can't type anywhere, but if I see I've got this little drop down arrow over here, I'm going to click that. And the only option I have is to create custom content. So I'll click that link. It doesn't look like anything's actually changed, but what I can actually now do is type in here and provide my custom content. It's a little difficult to read, so I'll go and just turn that template region labels off here. So now this ASPX page of mine is actually saying, here's some custom content that I want to fill the placeholder main content placeholder. Now what does that look like in code? So just as we had the ASP:content placeholder tags in the master page, we have ASP:content tags in the content page. And they use this attribute here called content placeholder ID to say, what is it I'm trying to fill here? In this case, just by putting in a paragraph with some custom content in it. So this is all my content page has. But when I save it and then view it in the browser, it's going to combine my custom content, fill that placeholder tag, surround it with the master page, and deliver me all the results.